Hey guys, Grassman here. Playing a new game called Real Time Shields. I've been playing it for a little while, and it's really basic game. It's one of those games you like find off of an ad, but it is a really fun game. So I'll show you how it works. So you spawn in with your units, and you just click and drag to give them formations. So I can tap and tell them where to go, or I can just drag and give them a formation. So I can give them a formation just around my tower. And then the enemies just come in waves. There are also other units. If you look up at the top, you see the black squares with those things. Those are different levels. And the red line below it is waves. Or the level. Then you collect the gold. And then you get a power up. So all units have +2 health. Heal all units and city 100%, and +1 health to all units. Enemy units have big heads, lower health. So I think all units with +2 health, or all my units. So if I draw a smaller line, like 3, they all just kind of line up like in a line. It's like 2 there, and then they all just line up in a line in rows of 2. Or I can do it like this, and they all go choose their own spot. And that was fast. That's faster production. So the city automatically makes units. And that's a new one. That's called a mage. So if you watch, the city will just automatically end up making units. And it attacks itself, so there came out one. And you choose where the, so the unit you have the most of is who you choose where they form. So right now I have the most spearmen, so I choose how they form, and then the mages just going back. But if I end up with the more mages than I have spearmen, I choose where the mages go, and then the swords just funnel into the front. I get more health. There's been a few times where I went really far, and I was able to give them, like, there's an upgrade called, like, Giants or something, that gives them plus, and here the waves come right one after another. The Giant upgrade, where, like, big units or something, gives them +2 range and +1 health. So I was able to get, like, 6 of that, so they had, like, +6 health and like, 12 range, and I had a whole lot of mages, so I was super strong with all that. And the mages are really helpful for these faster levels where one wave is sent and then another one's immediately sent. Because if I need to switch, like I attack one and there's 2 guys left alive, but I need to switch. +1 health, 1 damage. Then I can, and the mages can just finish them off. And then there starts being more and more guys. Here there's 44. And their spears aren't just like one unit targeting spears. They're like area damage things. So they hit everyone within the spear's attack area. And for the most part, the enemies can't have ranged guys in the normal battles, it seems. But if you end up playing endless, then they start getting ranged guys, and it's a lot harder. I beat one. There's one world before this I beat. These ones are for video, so we want to watch them. But so then I unlocked the endless for that other world, and I played it, and they had ranged units, and I wasn't even able to beat the first level. I beat a few waves, but not the first levels. Bit slow there. Faster recruiting. I like the faster recruiting upgrades. And then there's a tank there, a guy with a shield. He does like bashing damage and he has a lot of health. So it's still getting me to tell where my spear guys go. But I think maybe starting next wave or something. I'm not sure if it changes on waves. But I've got many more mages than I have spear guys now. 1 health all units. So some things are like 1 health, some things are 2 health. There are like uneven upgrades. Yeah, so now I'm commanding where the mages go. And the other guys just funnel into the front. The mages do area damage as well. I guess big heads. And the shield guys kind of have area damage. They like have a bit of like a charge or a push ability that affects a whole lot of guys. And the game lags sometimes when they're sending like 56 units at me. There we go, big dudes. Plus 1 health and 2 range. I think that's what it was, unless it was 2 health, 1 range, which is still really crazy. So if I line them up like that, they'll go like that, and then I can move up. So I should be able to win this. I've only ever won it once with a similar strategy to this. Well, where they would, like, as soon as a guy would come out, they'd shoot him. You can also do like this. Just get them to circle your base, if you have enough guys. I clearly don't. But if you have enough guys, you can get them to just circle your base and just leave them. And when you do things like curves, the shield guys actually like hold out their shields in the direction of the curve, so it makes some really cool army patterns. I can just make a corner there. Or I can just make a giant line. So I've hit the boss of this world. I haven't hit the end of him though. Big heart healed guys. And it still gives so that one. Choosing that one heals your guys by 100% and the tower or city, and it also gives them health. So it's not the best. There are better things like the 2 health stuff, but because it heals your guys, it's good sometimes. You got a lot of them that are about to die. There we go. I like the faster recruiting. I'm almost doing it at twice the speed now. I'm doing it at plus 80%. Let's see if I can get a full circle. That's close enough. Now we can just see what happens if they're in a circle. And this is just one of those really, like, addicting games that's just so satisfying to see everyone get demolished. And the upgrades aren't all temporary, some of them are permanent. You can buy permanent ones at the base. There we go, now I'm recruiting at twice the speed. The tank upgrade there in the middle isn't actually tanks, it's just the big shield guys. Plus 1 health, 1 damage. And those ones, some of those, just the left and middle ones are just summon units. So it's like some melee will just summon 4 units. There we go. Yeah, and there's some armor stuff you can equip as well. We've just gotten it circled anyway. Just letting them be in their circle is actually working. Extra rations for plus more health. Some folks, 4 of each. Time's flying though, we're already 14 minutes through. Become kind of more 2 linesy than a circle. It's still working though, because the mages have so much range. And all the other guys are just spawning out next to the tower. So if your tower dies or all your guys die, you lose. Big hearts. And that heals up the tower. A lot of them died now. He still defended that pretty well, though. Ah, I thought they could defend it. I'm gonna get like thousands of gems from this. Yeah, 4,400. So now let's see what we should upgrade. Production speed. Upgrade that. Regeneration I should probably upgrade. And I can upgrade their strength. Got some clothes stuff. I already have one of those. I already have one of those. So those are the equipped things. Increase gold earned by 2%. Increase gold earned by 10%. And I'll show you what happens if we try and fight this one. Now I have to, like, get them to charge these guys. So it's just a total mess. I actually beat it that time, I hadn't. 2 more tanks, 2 more ranged. 2 more range. So I wish there was an option to not do the endless mode. Because the endless is so much harder. It was so much easier when it wasn't endless. See, I didn't even survive that. I lost before I even hit the 3rd stage. And I only got 178 gems. I don't want to play endless. I want to play the normal game. I want to play the normal battle. The worlds are there. Tundra, Twilight, Dunes, and then that's it. Oh, wow. The boss on Twilight is quite hard, though. I don't like that they get range in the endless mode. Or I mean, it's okay if they get range, but I'd like there to be a non-endless option. Because it's so much harder. Like, if I end up getting stuck in endless for all of them, I'm just not going to be able to get gems anymore easily. It's a gym. The gym's a good one for what... I like the big dudes, though. That's pretty good for a circle. And see, they all just face outwards. They all face outwards or towards the enemy. Make a better circle out of that. And there will still be increased production speed. I think that's my favorite one. Extra units is just great. There will still be a Clash Royale video later. Another part of the Elixir Challenge. think that's the last wave. Increase production speed. That's a choice, I'll almost always pick it. But now I do have to start doing an army because we have almost no guys. Not doing an army, doing a formation. Didn't even see them coming. Replace army with 15 spearmen. That would work, yeah. Oops. It's probably the best because it takes away my ranged guys, but it also gives me 15 spearmen. I had less than 15 units at all. If you have like more than 15 units, it's probably not worth it. But because I only had a few range and it was really low on spears, it's more worth it to do the return to spears. Big heads, I guess. Didn't need return to spears, I already have enough guys. Healing could have been good, though. Big dudes. Yeah, that one, the big dude is really good. There's one upgrade there called Just Ranged. It spawns ranged guys at 5 times speed, but it doesn't spawn any melee or tanks, I think. Which would be interesting. It gives you much fat. So essentially, every time you'd get one guy, you instead get 5 ranged, but you'll never get any more melee. I'm not sure if it deletes your current melee, but not doing great here. Could use a return to spears. Yeah, +1 health and 2 range. All you need to get taller. Doesn't actually make the character models taller. Which I thought it would be. I thought it would. Yeah, I'm now controlling where the ranged guys go. That's what I have the most of. Because the melees are all the ones constantly dying. Well, I'm just kind of amassing a ranged army. Big dudes. Yes, at this point they have 6 extra range and 3 extra health. And when you have so many ranged guys, the extra range is really good. Because like all those magic guys I have, being able to shoot from so much further. Same with the spears, just them being able to reach further. The tanks with the mages are actually really helpful. Just turn to spears. Okay, special level. And I have like way less units because I just chose the return to spears. Or the turn to spears. I can actually win this one, though. Increases gold earning is 1%. I have a better thing already. Oh no. Not having any range to finish the guys off is really bad. Now I've got it ranged. I'm running out of time. What if I just tried making a circle on my base and seeing how long they last? That'd work. That extra 3 seconds you gotta wait there is kind of annoying. Just make a half circle that work. Okay, well now I'm just out of units at all. Oh yeah, and they're out of units, they all died. Only partway through 12. Or through 13, I guess. Not even 3,000. It's not enough to upgrade production speed, but we can upgrade starting units. Take an extra 750. I can upgrade health. Okay. Well, hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you all next time. Yeah. Bye, guys.